Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Project Manager 2016. My name is Harrison, and we are riding Giro d'Italia. Stage 7, 8, and 9, unless I'm screwed up somewhere. And it's going to be interesting. We have at least one victory. I don't remember if we had anything in the first 3 stages. I doubt it, but we have 1 victory and 1 second place. We are the 2nd best sprinter, 5th best climber, and the best placed rider overall. And also we are under 25, so we're also the best youth rider. Obviously, since we are leading the jersey competition anyways. Stage 7 here is a flat stage, 202.6 kilometers of nothingness for us. Wait, it's a flat stage. It's starting with a 2nd category climb. I'm gonna have some fun. I want that climb. That's my goal for today's stage. Getting that climb. Of course. We're starting with a really good daily form. Excellent. We don't really want a breakaway, so take all of these 3. Go 70 from the start. I'm gonna take my position here. And then we'll let them ride until we get to the foot of the hill, and we're gonna blow up the peloton by riding hard alone. It's our 85 mountain due to... Let's start now. Actually, let's do that. And then we ride. Do not let them get away. No break for you guys. Denied, Mosso, my former teammate. I wonder what the peloton is doing. Are they not following? I mean... I'm not gonna ride hard. Let's do 55 and relay with him. Let's see what happens. Is the peloton going to catch up? Actually, let's go down to 50 so I can regain some energy more easily. Yeah, the peloton should be catching up easily. Good. Yeah, we've been reeled in. Right, good, excellent. That means we... Oh, great, there we go. Are done for this stage. Now that probably scared the peloton a lot, and one would think that a rider like me would use a lot of energy doing that, but no, not really. So I'm not really after the intermediates points, so they can have that. I'll get points on other stages. There's one guy in the break, and that is Simon Geschke. Interesting. How is he in these rankings? Geschke is not on the list, as I can tell from a quick glance. Probably would have been better to just check here. He's not on any list. He will be, but he's not right now. But yeah, our fitness is coming. Our fitness is where it should have been at the beginning, to be honest. But for now, we're just gonna... Actually, how many points are there for this one? 2, if I were to get there. That will put me at 30 points if I get the 2. Well, it shouldn't be that challenging, really. Let's give it a shot as well. In fact, let's start riding now. Maybe we'll reel in him in and get 3 points instead. That would be nice now, wouldn't it? We rode away from the peloton, we dropped our teammate. And we have... Attack! Yeah! Now let's keep at it. Nah, 70s. Well, let's just go. It's quite a bit of downhill. Let's see if we can do it. Get some sprint points. Not enough, but some. There's 34 riders in the peloton. Probably more coming up as we speak, as we slow down. Nobody's really willing to ride, understandably. And here's 144 now. And one immediately dropped. Never mind. Right. That's work for you. Let's go and put some work in again. Long sprint. We got a stage win, and I got 4th. Nice. That was a Watmar domination stage, really. We were first here, here. We were far up here, we didn't really contest that one. Nor did we contest the first intermediate sprint. And we had 1st and 4th on the finish line. In fact, that could see me in the points jersey as well. General, we have 43 seconds on Latour. 9 points behind. 6 points behind. Graham Edwards, he's a decent climber. And team competition, we are far behind on. No surprise there. Stage 8 is... not mountains, I think it is. Might be flat or hilly. Or mountains, or time trial, I don't know. I'm not the one for remembering the profile, even though it's the same one each race. It's a hilly one. Alright, this is going to be interesting. I don't foresee Norwegian victory, I don't foresee Watmar victory, but I'm not going to exclude either one. I mean, we are on the favourites list for some reason. Well, not just some reason, we are. We have shown to be one of the strongest riders, getting times on stages where one wouldn't assume one would lose time. But we also proven that we are not unbeatable. On a mountain stage, we lost time to Minches. Although, not much. In fact, we almost got the points got to stage win there ourselves. Anyways, we have a good day here, so we should be able to do well. We're okay at downhilling, that's a good advantage to have. Very good climber, decent hill, good time trialist. Not a good cobbler, flat rider, sprinter or breakaway rider, but we have some stamina. We are able to shut up legs at a decent rate, and we of course are good at conserving and regaining energy because we are a stage racer. In fact, we're one of the best stage racers in the world, as in this world of course, not real life. In case there's someone out there who doesn't realize there's a difference. But I highly doubt there's anyone that doesn't realize that is watching this series. Oh well, here we go, the second category. There's 6 points on this one, right? Not 6 positions on this one, rather. 4 points. There's only really narrow roads on this one. Doesn't seem like there are. No, but there is a lap. Alright. This isn't the time to move, even though we could have moved here. It's a bit too soon. I think 70 is going to be fine for the next climb. We'll see. Josine Sevas, or whatever his name is getting water debouched, has just fallen. He just fell, crashed, wrecked. Savage. What? I'm just spewing out words now. But yeah, we have the final climb. I'm going to do speed 8 until the foot. And I'm going to do speed 2 while we're organizing. And it's gravel, interesting. We're just blowing out the team. Well, except Sardini seems to have no issue following. Let's set him on a different task. There's Hustler. There's just one guy in front. And here we go. This is our time to go, I guess. Yeah, we're off to gravel. Let's just ride solo. That didn't work. Okay, then we don't ride at all. Sardini, get on me. Alright. Eat that. As long as we don't crash, I'm fine. Let's take Latour's wheel. If we can. Speed 4. Because narrow roads. Three kilometers to go. Let's try to go. Probably not gonna work. Actually, it did work. We got a stage winner ahead of Fabio. But I don't think it's going to be a what's it called? A gap. I don't think there's going to be a gap on this stage. But we defended ourselves well. In fact, I would say the peloton wasn't really paying attention, if seeing as I got a gap. Also, nice camera angle on that photo. No gap. But hey, bonus seconds and points in the sprinters competition. Both things I would love to take home. I mean, we are ending today with the time trial. Interesting. I mean, we have words come to me. We have won Tour de France. We won the polka dot in Tour de France, and we won the youth jersey in Tour de France. The only thing we're missing is the green jersey, which hopefully, but highly unlikely, we will get this season. So that's 4. We have the youth jersey in both of the other Grand Tours. Although those are not won yet. We could have won both the Giro and the Tour last season, but no, not the Tour, the Vuelta, as well as the Tour. We got a second, so it's just a half a minute or something short of Fabio, which is not a lot after 21 stages. In fact, we mostly gained in the last week or so. I think we've started 5 minutes behind after the first week. I don't remember. I'm not gonna look back. If you want exact numbers, you can look yourself and then leave a comment, correct me, and say that I am a moron who's a liar who just spews number out of my ass. Because I very well might be just taking numbers, but that seems to be something tingling in the back of my head. Anyways, and we would... I'm not saying we would have won, but we will on our way to winning all 4 jerseys in Vuelta a España before we crashed and broke our sprained our wrist. So we also haven't finished more than one Vuelta a España. This is our 4th season, I think. I think that's right. I think this is our 4th season at the top. 3 seasons at Astana, and this is what more 4th season. Anywho, that's going to be interesting. So for me, I know we can win the Giro. We've been close in our first attempt and our latest attempt. With second in both, I think. I really know we can win Tour de France because we've already done that once. And I know we could have won and Vuelta if we didn't crash out. In fact, we could have won it last season, I think. I think we crashed out 2 times in... I know we crashed out the Vuelta 2 times, but I can't remember if it's twice in a row. I think it was. 1 to a game saying, hey, you're injured now. And 1 to an actual crash. In fact, we got pulled out of the Vuelta on a stage win where we gained a lot of time on Alaphilippe, who is the biggest competitor in the Vuelta due to the profile. But here it's probably going to be Kelderman or Fabio Aru. And I can't blame Kelderman for leaving, even though I left as well. Leaving Astana, that is. Because he was kinda in my shadow in every single race, and his skill level, I can understand not wanting to do that. But now we're racing against each other on both different teams, and I feel we should stay at the start, honestly. I regret giving the choice to you. Speaking of the choice for you, you still have time to leave the comment for next season's team in the description below. There should be plenty of video. There should be the start of the Giro, the start of the season should have a team list. Heck, we have a team list. Although not complete, we have a team list here. Here's what 22 teams to pick from. I personally have my small crush on Solo Kingdom because I like the concept. Anyways, also I wouldn't mind going to a different team. If we do this, I'm going to put a weight. If we manage to win all 3 races or all 3 Grand Tours, which we don't actually know yet, but anyways, I'm saying this. Anyways, if we manage to win all 3 Grand Tours, I'm going to put a triple weight on any votes, unless everything's voted for, and then this doesn't matter. Basically, it's a tiebreak. I'm going to put a tiebreaker on a Continental Tour team, which we are then going to try to get up in the system. And we're starting soon. There we go. Profile. Let's start 70. Can always slow down later on. There is a good amount of downhills, so we can gain time there. Neutral daily form, that's fine. Probably not going to win, but hopefully we will minimize the losses. There we go. Me passed the first time. For some reason there's a sprint coming up here. We are currently first. And it sounds like the doorbell might ring anytime soon now. Hopefully not. We're catching up to Latour. That's good. He's not really good time for this, so that's advantage me. And I'm not a good player, so that's leveling out advantage somewhat. But yeah, here we go, another uphill and then another downhill. 70 has been fine so far. How far ahead are we on these 7 and 13? And here we're gonna be 17. 70's pace has been great so far. We're doing really well on this time trial in terms of provisionary time. Almost a minute on my scouted biggest threat in Keldemon. I'm passing 28 in front of Collier and a minute in ahead of Keldemon. So as long as we don't blow out, which we might very well do, so let's slow down to 60. Let's just speed up. We're not going to pass Latour, but it's going to be close. We blew out, but we still managed. We gained 1 second on Kellerman in the last segment and got a stage win. Nice. That's... Oh, and that's a teammate as well. He had a good day. He had an excellent day on the bike. Jesus. Because his stats should not be putting him that high, honestly. Anyways, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care, everybody.